we're going to need to work on rope management stuff, okay? So one of the ways I like to do this is on a post in the arena. If you have posts in your arena, is one way you can do it. I'll do that post over there. But you can also do it with your dummy. So if we go over here and I rope this dummy.
This video is brought to you by 310edu.com. 310edu is a collection of instructional videos designed to make you a better horseman, stockman, and all-around roper. We have in-depth tutorials on doctoring cattle, branding cattle, and pretty much anything you can think of that's going to make you a better cowhand. Our monthly membership is $25 and our yearly membership is $240, but if you use code YouTube50, it'll be 50% off the entire life of your membership. So save hundreds of dollars and learn tons of new techniques, tips, and tricks on how to be a better roper and stockman. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the YouTube channel and the clinics. If you want to sign up for my next clinic, you can see the schedule at 310edu.com. Go get registered for the one coming to your state. Give me a subscribe here on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video.
By the neck. Now you don't want to do this on a horse that's never drug anything. Ooh. Right? I know you know what that means, big dog. You don't want to do it on one that's never drug anything in case you pull the dummy over. Okay? So we're going to rope our dummy. Right? We're going to pull our slack. And then what we're going to practice is just maneuvering our horse and managing our coils. Does that make sense? So I'm going to practice riding left. Right? I'm going to keep my rope off the ground. I'm going to stop them. I'm going to roll them back under the rope. We're going to go this way, keep our rope off the ground. Right? Right? Does that make sense? We're going to turn like we'd be pulling. Right? We would go to the horn here and stop. Back them up. Get tight. Okay, from here we'd pop our turns and get short. I want the buckskin here traveling at the speed in which I am coiling the rope. Now he's fresh and I hadn't rode him, and that's okay, right? He has no clue what I feel like. But with your horse at home, if they're just learning this, you need to be paying really close attention to this. And what you do not want is this. Now we're in a bad spot. Real bad spot there, okay? Huh? Yes. There's one or two options. You either drop your rope or you ride forward, like at a run, like you take off running, and you'll run out of it. You got to have a pretty handy horse to do that, though. Does that make sense? So then we can get up short on this dummy, and then maybe we could back up and feed a little rope. That makes sense? Get tight, pop our turns, ride around this way. It's just literally you practicing getting good with your rope.
Are you using more rein and one leg pressure?
Well, I'm using a lot of leg, but that's because this horse is trained that way. So not every horse is that way. They can be. You just got to teach them to be that way. So he's fresh is what he is. We need to lope about 10 circles and he'd probably be fine, if that makes sense. But and that's every new horse you're ever going to get on. And then he's figuring out what I'm asking, because I feel different than JW does. And it's all about just getting your muscle memory how you want it to be. I would practice doing as much as you can do with this rope without a cow on it as possible. So when your horse faces up like that, you want them to disengage on that hind end. Does that make sense? You want that hip to swing around. If their front end swings around, it's going to throw a bunch of slack in your rope. So if we're here and I go to the horn, I want to stop. Y'all see how that rope stayed tight the whole time? Because his butt swings around properly.